everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a great week. Today I'm going to be doing my March favourites video, which is definitely a little bit early. I know I'm jumping the gun, but I never actually got a chance to do January or February favourite videos. So I wanted to share with you kind of what I've been loving over the past 3 months rather than just March. These are videos I absolutely love, so I'm excited to finally do one. I religiously watch them like every single month. I'm always curious and nosy to see what people are using and loving. So I said I'd share with you some products that I haven't actually talked about before on this channel. So yeah, there's a mixture of beauty, hair, and a few random things as well. So let's get right into it. Okay, first up is actually a brush. It is the Real Techniques contour brush, and it's kind of a random one really because I've had this for so long. Like I've had it for about 2 years, I'd say. Do you remember it came in that like set of 4? I think there was a concealer brush, contour, foundation, and maybe a powder. I can't fully remember. But at the time I didn't really use it much. Like I used it a few times for contouring, but I had a brush I kind of already loved, so it kind of got pushed to the back of the drawer. But recently I saw somebody using this, or else something similar to this, for their foundation, and I was like, do you know what, I'll give it a go, because I was kind of getting like, not kind of getting tired of it, but just kind of getting bored of using the beauty blender every day, and felt like a brush, you know, some days you just feel like a change. So I used this with my Hourglass foundation. I actually used it with my Makeup Forever foundation today, and I have just been loving it. Like, it's such a good foundation brush. It looks really small, so you're kind of like apprehensive about it maybe, that it'll take longer or it'll just be like more effort, but it actually doesn't take that long. I have been using this mostly with stick foundations, whether it be my Hourglass or Makeup Forever. I haven't really been using it with liquid. I still love my beauty blender for liquid. So what I do is I put the stick all over my face like you do, and I put a bit of strobe cream on this, or I put my liquid highlighter, the Cover FX ones that I've shown in my previous videos, and I just drop them right on it and I blend all over, and I just get a really smooth finish. So yeah, I will definitely be continuing to use this. I'm actually getting another one because this looks so grubby. And also let me know in the comments below if you know of any other brushes similar to this, so say similar in like density and size, because I'd love to try a few more. And yeah, definitely try and get your hands on this one too if you can. So affordable and so good. Okay, next up is another beauty favourite, and it is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I've had this now for about 1.5 years. I actually got my mom to pick it up for me in the States one time when she was visiting Erica. But I just heard that they got Kat Von D in Debenhams, so this is actually perfect timing for me to show you this. I was obsessed with it when I first got it. I used it religiously for like 3 months, every single day. And then I don't know what happened. I think I just got like new products, or I was trying new bits and pieces, and it got pushed to the side and definitely got a bit unloved for a while. But recently I have been reaching for it so much. I don't know why, but I think I reached for it one day and I've just not been able to put it down ever since. This is such a great contour palette, guys. It is so amazing to use. I'd actually never swatched it or used it or even seen it in person before I got it. I was completely sold it online, but it did not disappoint. Like, it has a great colour range and the colours are so pigmented. I cannot stress that enough. And you have 3 highlighters and 3 contour colours. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't really use the highlighters that much. I have used them in the past, but I'm kind of happy with what I'm using right now, highlight wise. So I mostly reach for the contour colours. Actually these 2 in particular, which are called, I think they're Subconscious. Yeah, Subconscious and Shadow Play. Subconscious is one I actually reach for mostly because it is quite cool toned, and when I'm pale it just goes best with my complexion. But when I'm darker I definitely go between these 2. I always use Shadow Play kind of all over. It is a little bit warmer, which I kind of like when I'm going out or when I'm more bronzed up. And then I use a little bit of this when I'm dark, which is called Sombre. So a little bit of this just right underneath here, just to give that really deep contour. And these just work so well. They blend really nicely. They're very pigmented, so you don't have to use that much. So that's actually something to be very careful with. Don't put too much on your brush because they go very dark very quickly. But yeah, I've been loving using this, and if you have a chance to swatch it, or if you're in Debenhams or whatever, take a look because it is so amazing and definitely worth the money. I'd say this will last me really well also. I must definitely try and get more use out of these because they are very good as well. So yeah, check this out if you can. Next up are 2 hair items actually, which go together really. They're the Kerastase Nutritive Shampoo and Conditioner, and I've been using these since I think I've been using them since actually before Christmas, but I was out of them for a lot of January. I just kind of got them again, say the middle of February, and I've been hooked on them again. My hair has literally never felt so good, guys. These are so good. Like, I always just use whatever was in the shower. I didn't really care. I wasn't like a shampoo snob. I used to use mostly like Aussie or Pantene or whatever was there really. But since I've started using these, I've noticed such a difference when I use other shampoo. It's so weird. These leave my hair so soft, so shiny, so smooth. I just cannot praise them enough. If you have not ever used a Kerastase product, you have got to try these. I think they are more on the pricey side, and 100% remember the price, but I will put it in the description box below. But definitely worth it in my opinion. Like, I get a good bit of time out of them as well. I have pretty long hair and I still get about 2 months, I think, maybe, or around that. So definitely worth it if you're into your hair, or if you just want to try something new. Honestly, like, I've never raved on about a shampoo like this before. I'm not, as I said, a shampoo snob or whatever, but definitely try these. They're worth the investment and you will see a difference, I promise. Okay, next up is randomly enough a sun cream. It's actually a face sun cream though. It's the Lancaster Soothing Cream SPF 50. My friend Joanne actually introduced me to this last year when I was going travelling. I was looking for something really good for my face and she raved on about this one, so I finally got my hands on it and I was obsessed with it all summer. I used it every single day. Like, I'd never actually thought there was a massive difference between sun creams until I used this one. Like, it's amazing. But of course after summer I kind of put it away, didn't really use it as much because I have SPF in my foundation, which I know actually isn't really enough, but I think we're all kind of guilty of it during winter, kind of forgetting about SPF. But in the last few weeks it's become a little bit sunnier here and it's a bit brighter every day, so I've been trying to wear this as much as possible and I've fallen in love with it all over again. Like, unlike other sun creams, this one just doesn't feel as sticky. I mean, it does feel a little bit thicker, like you can tell it's on your skin obviously, but it's not uncomfortable to wear and I just feel protected by it. I know that sounds so weird, but I just feel like I'm not getting burned, if you know what I mean. It's really nice to apply. It doesn't smell weird, and I actually find this so good as a primer, which is strange enough, but I used it underneath my makeup like nearly all summer and I've been using it now for the last, say, month underneath my makeup, and I find my makeup lasts better with it. Like, I know that's weird and I don't know if like that's what it's supposed to do, I'm not really sure, but I'm finding that all the time. So it's a brilliant primer as well. But if you're looking for something coming up to summer now, I know a lot of you are probably booking holidays and things like that, I would definitely recommend this. I think it's only about €26. It was actually the girls in work that got it for me, Joanne, and then when I was leaving Mac, so I don't know the exact price, but I think it was about 26. But definitely worth it. Like, it's lasted me so well. Like, I've used it like so much every single day while I was traveling for 6 weeks, and I've been using it for like the last 3 weeks non-stop as well, and it's still loads in there. So yeah, definitely worth it, and I would 100% recommend it, especially if you're going traveling as well for the summer and you're looking for something extremely good and protective. Next up is another beauty product, and it is a highlighter, and it's the newest one to my collection. I actually got this a few weeks ago in a goodie bag from an event. I cannot remember what event or what goodie bag it was, but I cannot stop using it. It is so good. The brand is called Sena. I really hope I'm saying that right. And never heard of them before or have never seen any of their products, but this is such a good highlighter. As you can see, it's split down the middle. You get kind of like a pinky golden, like rosy side, and then you get like a lighter golden side here. And I've been using mostly this side, but I kind of mix them together. I have it on today, if you can see it there, and it's just really nice. Like, the formula is lovely, really pigmented, and yeah, just so good. Like, I wish I'd seen this product before. I really want to see more of these products, but I don't know. Like, I looked them up online this evening just to check the price, and I think it's about $40, just to let you know, which isn't bad for a highlighter. Like, they last quite well. But I'd love to see more products. I'm not sure if they stock them places or what the story is, so leave a comment below if you actually know where you can get these, because I'd love to see more. Like, it is really good. So if you're on the hunt for a new highlighter, check this one out. I'm not sure if they like post to Ireland or whatever, but I will try and let you know. But yeah, really big thumbs up for this one. Okay, next up is very random, and I wasn't sure whether to include it or not, but it is something that I have been absolutely loving over the last month and reaching for every single day. So I said, you know what, why not? It might help somebody, I'm gonna say it. And it's just an eyelash curler. I go through such phases with these. Like, I literally use them non-stop for a month, don't use them for like 3 years, but I have been addicted lately, especially. I actually left mine at home at Ireland at Christmas, so I repurchased one, and ever since, maybe it's because it's new, I don't know, I've been using it non-stop. Like I have quite straight lashes, so these are lifesavers for me. So I'm thinking maybe it might help a few more of you. It's probably something we often forget about using, but they make such a big difference. So if you're kind of struggling with your lashes lately, or just fed up with wearing lashes, or fed up with how bad your lashes might be, I'm not saying they're bad, but you know what I mean, try and use one of these again. It'll change your life. I mean, it's really helping my eyelashes and making them look a little bit better. So yeah, random favourite right there, definitely. But if you haven't used yours in a while, or if you've misplaced it or whatever, I'd recommend getting one back in your life because it does make a big difference. Okay, next up is a skincare product, and it is the Biore, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, charcoal pore strips. I've been using these for about, I'd say maybe 2-3 months now, maybe just after Christmas, and I've actually nearly used all of them. 6 of them come in a packet, and I'm just down to my last one. I used one just actually last night. I find these really good. Like, I've had a kind of love-hate relationship with pore strips in the past. I always used to buy them and kind of get disappointed. I always wondered, was I like using them right? Because I never really found them very effective, but these I have found really good. I think it could be like the charcoal. Apparently that's brilliant for like deep cleansing and really like pulling the blackhead out. Not to sound too graphic, but if you struggle with blackheads, I would really recommend these. I do really struggle with them. I have them really bad kind of on my nose and my chin and like the inside of my cheeks here, so I find these really helpful, and they're very affordable as well. I think they're only about $6. So yeah, I would 100% recommend trying these if you're looking for new ones, or if you struggle with blackheads as well. Okay, so my last 2 things are not physical favourites, but they are things that I've been absolutely obsessed with in the last while, so I said I'd mention them anyway, sure, why not. One of them is a series and one of them is food. The series I have been loving is Prison Break. I cannot stop watching it. I'm obsessed, and I know I'm like 10 years late to the game, but I'm obsessed. I can't get over it. I don't know why it's taking me this long to watch it. And it's actually by accident that I started watching it. I was on the couch last week like editing a video, and Dave was watching it on the television, and I literally like couldn't help myself but put the video away, and like I got hooked. And ever since I've been watching it non-stop. Like, that's my problem. When I start watching a new series, I get addicted. I could watch a full season in like 3 days, and like that's not even a joke. I'm terrible. I can stay up all night like. So yeah, hooked on that. I'm on season 2 now. They're just after breaking out. It's very exciting. If you haven't already watched it or checked it out, I would recommend it, especially if you're looking for a new series. It's on Netflix in America. I'm not sure if it's on in Ireland. I think it might be, I'm not sure, but yeah, try it out. It's brilliant. And the next one, as I mentioned, is food. Very random. If you've watched my 20 facts about me, you'll know that I get obsessions with food, and I literally find something that I love and I'll eat it non-stop for like ages and ages, months even. And my new one is veggie burgers, which I'm actually pretty happy about, because at least it's not like something bad like chocolate or potatoes or whatever. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I never had actually eaten a veggie burger before until like I moved to America, which is terrible, I know, it's really sad. But Erica eats them all the time, and she introduced me to them because she was just cooking dinner one evening, and we're not the best cooks, so she just put on an extra one for me, and I'm addicted ever since, like obsessed. I love the black bean ones in particular. So yeah, said I'd share that. Not really sure if it's useful information, but anyway, it's something I'm loving this month. So okay guys, they are my favorites from like March/February. I really hope you enjoyed this video. They're definitely things that I've been loving and I'm going to continue to use for the next month. And definitely check them out. I'll try and link them all below in the description bar for you if you want to see them or see the prices or whatever. And thank you so much for watching yet again. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. I'm really close to 3,000 subscribers, so I'd love to get there maybe before the end of next week. So yeah, that's all from me for this week. Thank you again for your continued support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!